Today's clash is a meeting of two minds as the Cryoscorch's Beansoldier takes on Trishula of the Imperials. And your commentator for today is me, PK Sparks, Dad Hotness, the pinnacle of Mario Let's Plays and more. I'm here to provide commentary to help out Dan, to help out Elestrals, to help out the Elestriad, because the game is so good. I have an opportunity to talk about it? Absolutely, I'm taking it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into today's clash. And by the way, Daybreak pre-orders are open now. Visit shopelestrals.com and get your hands on new Elestrals such as Celestlio, Spectaris, and new Lit Elestrals. Again, visit shopelestrals.com. Both of these casters are opening up 12 packs to aid their Week 5 games. Beansoldier pulls a slew of new runes to give him more defensive options in his already impressive rune collection. Trishula gets a major pull, an Altar of Stars to aid his Thunder Nexus deck.
Oh! Altar! Yes! Thank you, God! Thank you, God! We got an altar! Oh!
But I don't think I've ever seen this much hype over the spirits that are pulled.
Leviathan! Yes! Thank you! Oh, yes, more Leviathans. I need those. Third Galaxy, huge, and another Leviathan! Let's go! Harmonia, Achilles, Sonic Core, and a Leviathan! Yes! Oh my God, Week 4 is going crazy for me. Foamy, huge. Oh, Mouse Station. Oh, and another Leviathan. Oh.
To bolster his pool even further, Trish trades one Earthquake, Galaxy, and more Frost Terror to teammate Wirtz and receives two Tsunamis and one Sonic Core. Both casters have a lot of new deck building options going into Week 5. Let's see what Beansoldier's cooked up this week.
What's up, my Nimbugs? It's your boy Josh from the Elestriad, and we're going up against Trishula, and this has been a match that I've been looking forward to all Elestriad, but I don't think that I stand a chance. For good reasons. His Thunder deck has been absolutely insane over the course of the season, and he's also been pivoting to this sort of like fives big guy strategy paired along with Zeus, and I don't think that I'm going to be able to go up against that. So we're going to try and cheese the win today, baby. We are going to match him with fives, and like fives stall. So like we're playing like Jataguas, Galaxies, Mustations, Necruffs, obviously our two Lava Lifts. It's not a 5, it's a 6, don't worry, it's fine. But we're going to be playing two Sorlets. I'm not even playing Wind Spirits for these. These are literally just because it says 5, as well as Rabbit. Can't wait to resolve this a billion times. I'm sure that our match will resolve it like 8 times. And that does it for all the Elestrals. For the cheese that we're going for, we're going to play Nectar of the Gods to draw into our wind condition, which is Triple Eruption. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to steal the game off of him because he does play fairly expensive. At least a lot of the decks that he's been playing recently have used a ton of spirits. So I'm hoping that even a single eruption, maybe even 2, will be able to steal the game off of him once we've whittled down his spirits. Because 5s take a lot of spirits to deal with. We're rounding things out with only 2 Ambrosias because we're trying to get most of our spirits back with Chautauquas. 2 Resting on Our Laurels, 3 Atlantises because most of the things we're going to be enchanting are water. And then our counter rune, Sweet. Look out, Trish. Better play around that eruption.
Beansoldier completely abandons Frost this week to bring a potent 5-guy strategy and hopefully catch Trishula off guard. Galaxy is a strong 5-guy, being a punish to water enchanted Elestrals looking to dodge Tsunamis like Cryovern. It also enables Jatagua to be a solid attacker while also healing up water spirits when it receives a water spirit, and Mustation to be a dangerous 6 attacker without having to expend a water spirit to reach that stat. With a formidable Elestrals lineup like that, let's see what Trishula can bring to contest Beansoldier's strategy.
So I'm playing 3 Galaxy, 3 Jatagua, 2 Small Tuga, 2 Foamy, and Necruff. So as you might be able to see, this is not Thunder once again, and it is also not 5s. So what I'm kind of doing this week is I am playing a Control Water Thunder kind of combination deck. This deck's really cool. It's something that me and SwoleX kind of conceptualized. It was kind of my thing, but SwoleX helped a lot with the deck building. But the idea here is that I don't really have a full water, like constructed water deck like Lakagon, Krakatuga, anything like that. But I'm not really sure if I need to, because I think the water cards are just simply good. So the idea is that, you know, it's the same idea with 5s. Galaxy is a broken 1-drop. It beats Tsunami and PTA, so this card is fantastic. Small Tuga, kind of the best, is here to kind of pair with the Galaxy. The best opening, I think, in Elestrals in general is Small Tuga, then Galaxy. So very, very strong starts. I'm kind of expecting Josh to be on Frost, but he might switch it up. He didn't look like he had that many good pivots, unless, you know, he randomly just decided to play same thing as me. But who knows? Great minds think alike, right? Then, of course, at this point, my signature card, the Ass Rabbit, have to play it. 3 Elechick and then 2 Zeus. Personally, I think that this is just a crazy good tempo package. Zeus being able to permanently, or like for the turn, drop something really, really strong. We finally have a back row suite, like 5 weeks into Elestriad, and finally compete with my opponent's back row. Huge shoutouts to Alter. This was like the one card that me and SwoleX weren't 100% on, because obviously it's crazy in Thunder Nexus. We weren't really sure, but if it would work in this deck. But I think, you know, if I can get a Zeus on the board, you know, just using this, casting off my rabbit to make this card a free interaction, and then just replacing itself with the rabbit. Very, very strong.
While his newly pulled Altar of Stars is getting played today, Trishula puts those newly pulled Leviathan to use into a water build of his very own. The main difference is Motuga instead of Molstation, turning Nekruff, another powerful 5 attacker, into a searchable target for Trishula. His thunder package of Astrabbit, Elechick, and Zeus remains, which may give him the sparks he needs to race to the finish before his opponent. Looks like Beansoldier is starting this clash, and he is dropping a Nectar of the Gods. Turn 1, play 1. You love to see it. Leviathan being a really easy expend because water is very adept at recovering its spirits using Elestrals such as Jotagwa. And we also see, yes, the Astrabbit. We love the immaculate turn 1 play. Astrabbit being a card that lets you to look at the top 3 cards and pretty much choose your adventure from there. Do you need a back row? Do you need a Lestral in hand? Do you need a combo piece? But it looks like Beansoldier may have chosen an additional piece to his back row. 3 cards landing out right there, and the wizard himself drops Astrabbit as well with that beautiful stellar artwork. Love to see it. There is no Gorgon's Gaze coming out from Beansoldier, and a Nectar of the Gods also retaliating. I don't know if that was chosen by Trishula or if that was already in hand, but the mirroring of playstyles is hilarious. There's also 2 sets. Do we get a 3rd set, or is this going to be just the 2? It looks like it's past turn. Yes, he is going to be setting just 2. A near mirror opening from our players. We have another cast happening. No, we have an enchant onto Astrabbit. That's going to allow Beansoldier to look at the next top 3 of his cards. And it keeps choosing his adventure. He chooses to sip again from the Nectar of the Gods. 2 more water spirits going to the underworld, and we have 2 more cards drawn for Beansoldier. The hand advantage has to be insane for Beansoldier. He drew 2, so that puts him at 7. Then he had the Astrabbit as well, then the 3. I can't even count the hand count. But we also have another enchantment by Trishula going into another Astrabbit, choosing another card, and sets another card. It's been the same thing. I've done nothing for commentary, but just say the same thing twice. Please hire me for your future events. We do have a new cast from Beansoldier as well. Jotagwa comes out, which is going to heal 2 for Beansoldier, pretty much making the Nectar of the Gods earlier a free cast for him there. The only difference in spirit is the fact that Trishula has 1 spirit that he hasn't cast for an Elestral, and Beansoldier has. We have a Jotagwa as well coming out from Trishula. Look at them laughing right here. Let's listen to what these casters are talking about at this moment.
How many cards in your hand?
6.
Me as well. I will pass to you. We have literally, we both have 3
Draw.
set, a 2 electric
Yeah,
rabbit, Dratago, 6 in hand.
We have literally done the exact same thing. Okay. I'll run out a neck.
They recognize that they have had the same exact plays up until this point, but Beansoldier is the first to go for an offensive play, running out a neck ruff, immediately threatening the Dratago right there. Will Trishula allow Dratago to go down and take the burn damage, or will he looks like he does accept the damage here? And I understand here in this situation, you may not want to fully commit to defending an Elestriad that you can't stop in a follow-up play. So just allowing this one to go, it seems like a smart idea for Trishula. Just play defensive and immediately goes for a resting on your laurels. We see now why he opted to not stop it, because he can get rid of the problematic Elestral immediately with laurels, and utilizing the spirit from underneath the Elestriad as well. Great spirit management from Trishula here. He is going to take out the neck ruff, the one that was putting on the offensive pressure. Does Trishula have his own neck ruff in hand? No, he goes for the Galaxy, and this is good because now it turns Dratago from a 1-4 defense to a 4-1 defense, meaning that he can easily run over the Dratago unless Beansoldier's back row has anything to say about it. He looks like he's going to be thinking. He's looking through his hands, running over the mill after the attack has been declared, and Shield of Achilles comes out from Beansoldier, bouncing the Galaxy back to Trishula's hand. Not a terrible situation. Beansoldier now has the information that Galaxy is in play from his opponent as well, so he needs to be mindful of that and play around it as he continues running out his water side of his 5 guys build. Perhaps start leaning into the Sorlet or another Elestriad he may have in his hand. Unfortunately, the neck ruff is already expended as a resource, already sent to the underworld by the Laurels this turn. So now we're going to see what our casters are going to be doing. Trishula is going to draw for turn, and we have another neck ruff running out immediately. Neck ruff now, he has to have some sort of offensive pressure if he's going to be running out a neck ruff right now. No, he just runs out neck ruff and attack and calls it. I'm surprised we didn't see a re-enchantment of the Elestriad before a dig in that case. But Galaxy does come out again, and Beansoldier, I imagine, will not contest this attack. But, we'll have to see what he may be thinking, how much he values the Dratago. But Dratago does go down. Both of these casters have had the Drataguas taken out by the opposing offensive pressures of the players. We have a re-enchantment of the neck ruff into a Lava a normal cast, a hard cast of the 2 cost Lava targeting a back row as well. What will he get? Is that, I don't know if that was a target or if that was the activation, but Poison Tip Arrow is going to come out and put Lavalith down to a 4, making him unable to get over the 5 attacking Galaxy or 5 defending Elestriad. So if that was, no, the Gorgon's Gaze was the target on the other side there. You can see that. So the Gorgon's Gaze was targeted by Lavalith. Poison Tip is activated to the cast of Lavalith. And now 2 back row Trishula was expended. Honestly, not the worst exchange for Beansoldier here. Gorgon's Gaze is coming out on the Galaxy. That's going to revert Galaxy back to a 2 attacker and allowing the Lavalith to run over the Galaxy. I assume that Lavalith is going to be popped by, yes, it is, a spirit is expended from Poison Tip Arrow, and Lavalith is destroyed in subsequently. You can see that 2 spirits have gone to the underworld. So Trishula, this is a very even game with the beginning bunnies still being on the field. I love how this clash is going. It has gone back and forth, and now it's a 9-9 cast here with the Elestriad on the field. But now Trishula is going to be able to search out his Zeus, which Beansoldier did opt to omit his Divine Wound this spirit. So we're going to have to see how he's going to play around the constant imposing pressure of Zeus. 2 spirits on the Zeus there. Only really need the one enough to take out the Elestriad, and another one just for good measure. There's nothing ever wrong with keeping Zeus available to just weaken something when you may need it, especially since we know Trishula is playing 2. Might want to keep one around as long as you can. Elestriad is going to go into the Elestriad, but Tsunami is going to be the play, switching all of the non-water enchanted Elestrals to defense mode, defense position, and Trishula is well, not really happy about that play. Typically when the tsunami comes out, the tides of battle do tend to swing. We're going to see what happens as Beansoldier casts out a second Dratagua, allowing him to heal up 2 and turning the life of this clash to 9-7. Still a very even game between these two casters. A Dratagua from Trishula as well would essentially turn it back to a 9-8 at this point. As Strabic goes to attack, to run over the Elechick, who is a 1 defense. Wait. Altar of Stars is the play! Altar of Stars off of the Zeus, off of the Astrabit, using the nexusing off of the Zeus onto the Astrabis, switching the Elechick back to attack. That was an incredible use of the Altar of Stars. Not only do you get the top 3 search of Astrabit, but you get to take out the other Astrabit as well. Trishula, with that 1 card, has just put himself into such a commanding position. Spirit count being 9-7. Still enough spirits to make a major play if you need to. The only issue now is you need to get over this Dratagua. The Astrabit goes to attack, which makes me assume that he does have a way to get over Dratagua, and Galaxy is going to be it. Completely switching the stats. Dratagua goes to a 1 defense, weak enough so even Astrabit can get over the Dratagua. Fantastic play by Trishula. 9-6 is the spirit count, and we have the attacks being called. Astrabit is going to run into the Dratagua. Does he allow the attack to go through? I imagine he would, because Galaxy is the one that is posing the pressure more than anything else. And the 2 spirits into Beansoldier, and we do have the expend there. Water, I'm assuming 2 water spirits from Beansoldier is going to go down here. And now we have a 7-6 clash here. Ambrosia, fantastic card. In a scenario like this, Ambrosia is absolutely what you want to be able to play. Putting him back up to 9 spirits after the full regeneration of the spirits. 9-6, still an incredibly close clash between these 2 casters. And Eruption! Eruption is actually coming down, going to put a lot of pressure into Trishula right now, putting him down to 3 spirits here. Beansoldier now down to 7 to 3. It looks like an earth and a water as a second eruption. There's no way. Look at the smile on Beansoldier's face. There's absolutely no way. And the juxtaposition between our castles. A third eruption. What in the world happened? It was just set 9-7. It was just 9-7, and these 2, wait, please rewind it and get our cast's reaction to that.
Eruption.
Don't triple erupt me. Yeah.
Is Eruption fine?
Eruption is fine. I will take 3.
Yeah. Eruption.
Don't play a 3rd one. I swear to God.
And 3rd Eruption.
No shot. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dog, you are not serious right now. That's crazy.
Well.
Yeah, GG, dude.
Well, yeah, good game.
I feel stupid.
I am as flabbergasted as Trishula. I have never witnessed a triple eruption for a game, and we got it in the Elestriad. It sucks to see my Imperial Watt brethren go down like that, but as an Elestrals caster, that's kind of exciting. That's kind of wild. Unbelievable play by both of those casters. As I said, a meeting of 2 great minds, and an eruption from one is what secures the clash for them. Congrats to Beansoldier for the win. Stay tuned for the next clash tomorrow.